Welcome to Living Chassidus. Together, let's live the Chassidus we learn.
Of the year, so that head shows on three aspects. The head, the head is totally above the rest. Head and shoulders above the rest, which is this highest level. Then you have the level of the head that it has it manhig, it moves, it like controls the body. And you also have the aspect of the head that it gives chayes to the whole body. And these are all the levels of the Torah mitzvahs, and the deeper level of tshuva, and the ultimate level of Kani Hashem is king. And we said we can, and then so we brought down. We're going to see this in the Rambam. That when the Rambam writes, a very interesting point, that when the Rambam writes about the halachas of Shefer, so he puts it. There's a whole section called Hilchos Shefer. But then when it comes in Hilchos Tshuva, which is they're very close to each other, in Hilchos Tshuva he talks about the Shefer, that the Shefer is remez to this union of Tshuva. So we're saying, why does Rambam put it in there, not put it in Hilchos Shefer? It's because that's a deeper level. There's a halacha, there's a baseline, which is a halacha. So halacha is about how to blow the Shefer. That's the mitzvah. Then there's a deeper level of the relationship, which is by a hint, by a remez. And in that level, that's the union of Tshuva, which is a deeper level of the relationship. And then there's an ultimate level, which is not even brought down. It's because that's the Tamachni Aleichem, Kani Hashem is king. And so that's what ultimately the level of Rosh Hashanah we're reaching. That's the pinnacle of the day. And that's what we're trying to reach. Let's see. In Ois Hey and Vav, a little bit more to go. And now you'll bring it on to a whole different level. Until now, we're saying we have to reach his highest level. So now, what about Hashem? The Fizeh, so according to this, Gam Teuchen HaShaychus Shel Pasuk, also the pasuk that we say before Rosh Hashanah, before the blowing of the shofar, so before we blow the shofar, there's a few pasukim we say. We say some Tehillim. So one of the things we say, V'yivcha lanu es nachlaseinu, and V'yivcha lanu should choose to us our inheritance. Well, that's the Leper Glam Matzech in the Kech. That's what we say. Ne'emar live into shofar before blowing shofar. Before we blow the shofar, there's a paragraph that we say it 7 times. And one of the things we say in there, we say, you should choose for us our inheritance. So what's going on over here? So what does it mean to choose? You should choose us as inheritance. So now we're going to discuss what does it mean to have free choice. So free choice means, in the ultimate, we'll just talk about it outside and we'll go inside. That free choice essentially means you have true free choice means there's no reason, nothing is drawing you for one over the other. Meaning 2 apples that are same type of apples, you have no reason to choose one over the other. But if you have a choice between an apple and something that you really like, so it's not a real choice. You're choosing based off something false to you. Free choice means it's free. It means there's nothing drawing you to one over the other. So when we say that Hashem should choose us, we should choose in us and in our inheritance. So how does this choice happen? Meaning like this: if we're doing Torah mitzvahs, that's why he's choosing. It's not a true choice. He's choosing because of our Torah mitzvahs. He's choosing because of our tshuva. We did tshuva and said, nah. So that's not a true choice. True choice has to be coming from something above that. Let's see. So b'chira mitzvah is true choice. Mashmausa, it's mashmaus. It's the way its implication is it's not because of some side point, some side reason. It's only can come about through the free choice of the person choosing. Meaning we have the ability to choose, and that's why I'm choosing. Not because you're forcing me to choose, you're convincing me, or there's something that's drawing me to it. I'm choosing with my true free will to choose. Because when there's a reason why we're choosing this, that reason is causing us to make the choice. This is not called free choice. So free choice has to be when it's something that it's totally out of your own free will. So according to this, we need to understand. How can we say Hashem should choose us in our inheritance as an inheritance, if the avodah belonging to shofar is me'ach have yivchar ba b'gal avodah shatzikeh shofar. Since the choice I was talking about is because of our avodah with the belonging to the shofar. It's not true choice. Hashem is not choosing us. Seemingly, He's choosing us because of our avodah. Meaning, we're doing something for this relationship to happen. He's not choosing us because to use a funny example that I heard this. There was a talk in the watchtower of an airplane, that's the watchtowers in the airport, and the guy was talking to the pilot, and they're connecting, flying, and so the guy said in the watchtower, he said, my girlfriend is on the plane and I actually want to propose to her, but I'm checking out. And he goes, no, don't chicken out, go do it. So they put it on the speaker. He goes, you're on speaker, speak. And so basically this guy in the watchtower is speaking to the whole plane, and he wants to propose to his girlfriend. And so he said, he says, this lady is on the plane, and I know you can't see me now, but you're the love of my life. I can't remember the exact word, and he said something like, he goes, you make my life so good. And then he said, I'm on my knee, it was all good. She said, yes, whatever. But I found it so funny that what he said to you make my life so good. It wasn't like, he's like, I love you because of what you do for me. It's a very weird thing to say. He's not choosing her because of who she is, because of what she makes or does for him. So when we're saying, if we're going to say, to bring it back to what we're saying, if we're going to say the reason why Hashem is choosing us because of our avodah, that's not true choice. He's not choosing us because of our avodah. He's choosing what we do for him. So that's not true choice. So, however, according to what we've explained before in this sicha, hadavar movement, so we can understand this concept. Why? Let's see. We talk about the level of mitzvahs and the avodah of the tshuva of the shofar, level of the shofar. That is expressing these ideas. We're not reaching Hashem's essence. When we talk about, remember yesterday we talked about blowing the shofar. There's three aspects. There's a mitzvah of the shofar that come from the Rambam. Then there's the tshuva aspect, and there's even deeper aspect of blowing the shofar, which is tamuchin aleichem, which is reaching Hashem's essence. So when we're talking about the blowing the shofar, in regards to Torah mitzvahs and in regards to tshuva, you're not getting the essence. You're not tapping into the essence, which is which is the makim of bechira chafsh, which is the source of the true choice. Those levels, tshuva and Torah mitzvahs, are drawing down giluim, revelation of God. They're a low level in godliness. There's different levels of godliness, and they're a low level, which is this rus del eila, which is in the arousal above, which is like we talked about in the mind before, which is what's coming from above, which is haba idei ubeglala is rus del satz, which is coming back from our avodah. We do the tshuva, we do the mitzvahs, and that causes Hashem's revelation. Hashem gets excited about what we're doing, and then He precipitates. But davka habitzel ha'atzmi shel etzem neshama, but specifically the true nullification, the true nothingness, that we become nothing separated from God, which is the essence of our neshama, sheba shefer, that aspect of the shefer, which is tamlichuni, which is Kran Hashem as king, meaning when Kran Hashem is king, on the deepest level, we're saying, I want to be with you. Like we said, the only thing I'm asking is I want to be with you. No, meaning be with you not means I and you are you, but together. I want to be one with you. When you have that level, when that level is being revealed and tapped into, so then magia, we reach, so to speak, ad latzmusis till Hashem's essence. When that level, it's Hashem's essence. Now, when we're reaching there, that level of Hashem's essence, Sham b'nei Yisrael, Heim davar echad im HaKadosh Baruch Hu. On that level, we're one with Hashem. V'hu beiche b'hem mitzad atzmo b'chir chavshis. At that point, the Torah mitzvahs don't matter. The tshuva doesn't matter. We're one with Hashem, and that level He chooses. He chooses with a free choice. But that's the truest level of free choice, because all the Torah mitzvahs that we do and all the tshuva that we do, which is very important to do, and we have to do those things. But they're all tapping into a level of godliness which is below the free choice. Well, he doesn't have a true free choice over there. But what we're saying is that when we do the crowning Hashem as king aspect of Rosh Hashanah, we're tapping into a level of Hashem's free choice, that Hashem wants to be with us, not because of what we do, but because of who we are. Not that the blowing of the shofar, it's not that the blowing of the shofar causes it. We're not saying, hey, Hashem, I blew a shofar, I did my job, now you come choose me. We're above all these things. And we're tapping to this level way above all of this stuff. And this is such a beautiful idea. That ultimately there's the relationship with Hashem, there's a level of our relationship with Hashem that is not about return mitzvahs. It's like a child and a parent. Of course, the child should behave and do good things, and if it does something wrong, should ask for forgiveness. But there's a deeper level of relationship that it's irrelevant, that those things don't matter. We're family. And this is sort of what we're saying. We're a level of Hashem will become so connected over there. And at that point, he's the truest level that nothing matters to him. Your mitzvah doesn't matter. Your tshuva doesn't matter. And he chooses you. Not because of what you've done, and not because you make him feel good, because he wants to choose you. And that's what's happening with Hashem. And this is an idea you have to think about. Like, wow, Hashem is choosing me. To finish it off, Vav. Lagabe atzmusa in regards to Hashem's essence, and being that we're tapping into Hashem's essence, and Hashem's essence is nothing, is not limited, of course. And Nimshach is Rosh Hashanah. After the fact, realizing that the drawing down of Rosh Hashanah is a Kuteitzah Mitzvah Shofar, which is coming back from now blowing the Shofar, we're tapping to this level of Atzmus. So we just said, we're tapping to the deepest levels through the blowing of the Shofar. With this drawing down that's coming from Hashem. See, so it's not about, well, I did all these mitzvahs and I did a good tshuva, so I'm going to get good. Because we're tapping into this level above all those things. Those things don't matter. And therefore, on that level, there's no agbalos, no limitations. Hashem's essence. Therefore, ein sham kol agbalos machmas seder ishtalshlus. There's no limitations from nature. There's no nature in that level. So rei vadai. And so automatically, for sure, when what Hashem brings down, he's bringing down from that level. And that level is not about what you did and what you didn't do. It's not based on how much you're willing, you're worthy. And therefore, and Hashem's will on that level, for sure, is Vadai Shutei. For sure, what Hashem wants is good for us. Kakasuv, in the face of our king, when you come in front of Hashem's face, meaning right up there, only life is only good. The Tebe Gashmius, and for sure, and don't mean just good spiritually, but even good physically, that we'll have what we need, Parnasa, we'll have health, and we'll have, getting married if we need, and Shalom Bayis if we need, and Parnasa, Barachava, all the good things. Kiyadu, like it's known, Shatzmusa is Barach, Kash, Kaviyachlim, Gash, like it's known that Atzus, Hashem's essence, the highest of levels of godliness, is connected specifically with the lowest, with us, with our world. They should be drawn down from Hashem's essence. A written and a science good year. To a sweet year. In a revealed and seen way. We should see it, not just it sounds good, but we should feel it, and we should see it in our own things. So everyone should have a to have a beautiful Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah that's connected with realizing what potential the day holds and being able to tap into that and enjoying Rosh Hashanah, not getting ourselves down and not letting us bother us, because we're tapping to the deepest of levels. And therefore on that level, even if we make a mistake, we do something wrong, we wake up late or something happens, it doesn't bother us because we're tapping into Hashem's essence. And Hashem's essence, above all this thing that we do. So we should enjoy this, we should think about this, and we should have an amazing Rosh Hashanah in the beginning of the Sesame Tshuva. Thank you everyone for joining.